In the last video, we have seen how do you use GitHub Actions to deploy the web application. In that video, we have used the publish profile as in secret in the GitHub Actions to deploy the web application. That's good in one sense, but what if you don't want to expose your publish profile for the web application deployment onto your GitHub repository? What if you want to use the service principal for the deployment, because that's the standard practices any organization would prefer to use the application deployment. So in this tutorial, we are going to discuss how do you use the service principal to deploy the web application with the help of Git Actions. Hi, this is Rakesh Suryavanshi. I'm going to discuss the DevOps with the GitHub Actions. Let's begin. First of all, we need to create a service principal, and to do that, I'm going to use the Azure CLI to create a service principal. Here is the command which I am going to use to create a service principal. This will create a principal and it will assign a contributor role onto the resource group. The name of the resource group I have given is the Azure, the GitHub Actions. Make sure before you run this command, you are logged in to your account using AZ login command. Let me try and hit the OK button. As you can see, I got the output. Let's copy the output. Before I use it, let's see if I have the service principal already created. As you can see, the service principal is created. This is the ID. And if I go to the resource group, the role assignment is given as a contributor. This is what we need. Now let's move to the GitHub account onto the repository. I'm back on my GitHub project wherein I have the GitHub action created. In my previous video, I've used the same GitHub actions to deploy the web application with the help of publish profile, web application publish profile. As you can see, I was using the publish profile and the profile was checked in to the GitHub secrets. I'll show you the secret value which I've used in my publish profile. I go to the secrets and here is the secret which I've used. Now, as we already have the publish profile created, we don't want to use the publish profile. And now what do I need to do is I need to use the RBAC. So I'm going to use the same variable. I'm going to create a new variable and call it as an RBAC. I'm going to copy the RBAC code or the configuration which is generated while creating the RBAC. I'm going to paste it and use it as a secret. That's it. Now you need to use this secret for your web application deployment. So what we are going to do now, we are going to use the Azure CLI code. Let's see. So I have the Azure CLI actions. So this is the action we should be using, the name of the action, and then you need to use the secret. So I'm going to use the same secret. For our reference, I've run the simple Azure CLI query, just list down the list of web applications. Next, I need to modify my web application action, web app deployment action basically. So this is the web application deployment action, which is version 2. We are using it right now. The name of the web application, publish profile. As you can see, the publish profile is selected at the moment, but I don't need a publish profile. So I'm going to uncomment this for now. comment it out, pardon me. Let's see, now we are able to deploy the web application as we were able to deploy it earlier. So this is what the web application page or web page which provides the information about this Azure CLI. So you can use the Azure CLI. As you can see, the application is successfully logged in with Azure CLI. It has listed down all the web applications which are available in my resource group. So it has listed down all the properties of that web app, and now it's trying to deploy the web application. And the web application deployment is success now. Let's verify if the deployment is completed. As you can see, the application is successfully deployed now. So this is how you can use the Azure CLI and web app deploy actions to deploy the application using the service principle. Thanks for watching this. If you like the video, please hit a like button.